Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something very out of the norm for this channel, and that's recording my screen and getting sorted into my Hogwarts house. This has been heavily requested since I started the channel, so I hope it doesn't disappoint. For those unaware, wizardingworld.com, formerly Pottermore, provides Harry Potter fans with a wizarding passport. That is, a place where your unique Hogwarts house, wand, and Patronus are all recorded. The site also offers its users different quizzes in which they're able to find out these things. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be recording my screen and going through these quizzes, starting with perhaps the largest quiz of all, the Hogwarts Sorting Ceremony. The primary function of the sorting hat at Hogwarts is to assign new students to one of the four houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. The hat is a sentient being that originally belonged to Godric Gryffindor. To perform its task, the hat uses legilimency, which is the art of magically navigating through a person's mind. The hat will navigate the layers of the wearer's mind and, after careful consideration, announce its decision loudly so that all can hear. Essentially, it sorts you into a house based on how closely you resemble one of the four founders. If the hat senses great bravery, Gryffindor is a likely choice. If the hat senses great intelligence, Ravenclaw is a likely choice. If the hat senses that someone is a hard worker, Hufflepuff is a likely choice. And finally, if the hat senses that someone is hungry for power, then Slytherin is a likely choice. Now, since we don't have access to the real sorting hat, unfortunately, we're going to have to rely on the Wizarding World sorting quiz, which I think does a pretty good job. I've taken this quiz numerous times in the past, and I've always flip-flopped between two houses in particular. However, it's been quite a while now, and I'm curious to see where I sit at the moment. Be forewarned, I freeze up a lot when it comes to live content, and I'm much better scripted, but I did my best. Before you watch the rest of the video and my sorting, pause the video for a second and comment your guess for which house I'm in down below. Also, be sure to include your house and whether or not you've taken this quiz. Without further ado, here's my Hogwarts Sorting Ceremony. Okie dokie, time to get sorted. Discover your house. Dawn or dusk? Dusk. You and two friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Do you volunteer to fight? Attempt to confuse the troll into letting all three of you pass without fighting. Suggest that all three of you should fight without telling the troll. Or suggest drawing lots to decide which of you will fight. I think I'm going to go with this one. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Loneliness, boredom, hunger, or being ignored, or cold? Maybe loneliness. I feel like the others aren't that bad. Loneliness. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? All about magical creatures and how to befriend, care for them. Flying on a broomstick. Apparition and disapparition, being able to materialize and dematerialize at will. Secrets about the castle. Transfiguration, turning one object into another object. Hexes and jinxes. Every area of magic I can. Yeah, this one. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ignorant, selfish, ordinary, cowardly. Maybe ignorant. Yeah. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? Cats, toads, owls? I would definitely go with cat. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet... Same question. So which type of cat? Ginger cat? White cat? Siamese cat? Tabby cat? Black cat? Yeah. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try and open? The gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key, marked with a mysterious rune you know to be the mark of Merlin. The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, with a scratched message upon it that reads, "I open only for the worthy." The small tortoiseshell box, embellished with gold, inside which some small creature seems to be squeaking. Or the ornate golden casket, standing on clawed feet, whose inscription warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within. This is a tough one. I think this one. I mean, Merlin is, purportedly the most powerful wizard of all time, so if it's got the mark of Merlin on it, then that's good for me. White or black? Black. The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. I'm a Slytherin. Okay. So, pride, ambition, cunning. You probably know that some of Slytherin's most renowned members include Severus Snape and Bellatrix Lestrange. But did you know Merlin himself was a Slytherin, or that according to legend, the ribbon of the first-class Order of Merlin is green to reflect his Hogwarts house? A message from your prefect. Congratulations, I'm Prefect Gemma Farley, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Slytherin House. Our emblem is the serpent, the wisest of creatures. Our house colours are emerald green and silver, and our common room lies behind a concealed entrance down in the dungeons. As you'll see, its windows look out into the depths of the Hogwarts lake. We often see the giant squid swooshing by, and sometimes more interesting creatures. We like to feel that our hangout has the aura of a mysterious underwater shipwreck. And there you have it, Slytherin. Did you get it right? The two that I generally flip-flop between are Gryffindor and Slytherin, so I can't say I'm too surprised. I know that they're opposing houses, but they do actually border each other quite closely in a lot of ways, which is probably why, historically, we've seen the sorting hat waver between these two houses in particular. I like the quiz, but one of my issues with it is that it's a little bit short. IQ tests and personality tests like Myers-Briggs are comprised of hundreds of questions, which I think provides a more accurate result. I'd love to see that same sort of specificity and accuracy dedicated to a Harry Potter quiz. Maybe I'll make one. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Stay tuned for my wand and Patronus quizzes in the near future. Until next time, you're a wizard, Harry.